seen, shining and feeling clean. Could it be a sin? I got stopped by the immigration man. He said he doesn't know if he can let me in.
It is the toughest immigration law in all of the United States. Signing the controversial bill, Governor Jan Brewer said she had considered all sides of the issue.
Another day, let me in. Immigration man, I won't toe your line today. I can't see it anyway.
The new law requires police to demand proof of citizenship or legal residency, a driver's license or state ID from anyone the officer has reason to suspect might be in the country illegally.
He came back and he said, well, I need your birth certificate. And I said, it's in my house.
And that's when Abden says officers handcuffed him, placing him in a van, transporting him here to the Immigration and Customs Enforcement building in Phoenix off Central Avenue. His wife Jackie says she was contacted and told to retrieve Abden's birth certificate. She asked the agent why her husband had been detained and was told,
because he didn't answer the questions correctly. He just thought it would be suspicious, but he just thought it would be suspicious.
She left work, drove an hour back to Maricopa, where she retrieved his and her documents just in case, showing us Abden was born in Fresno, California. Relieved to be out of that building, the two of them still remain baffled at the encounter.
I don't think it's correct if I have to take my birth certificate with me all the times. I don't think that's...
It is a dagger in the heart of Arizona's economy. It will profile anybody who looks or sounds like an immigrant in the state of Arizona.
The recent efforts in Arizona, which threaten to undermine basic notions of fairness that we cherish as Americans.
People who look or sound foreign are going to be disproportionately targeted by this bill.
It doesn't matter whether you're a citizen or not. You are being criminalized based on the color of your skin.
So whose immigration status would we care about if they're not illegal? Show me in this bill where it says if you don't show your papers, you get arrested.
State is dependent on the $18 billion visitors spend here annually to support more than 160,000 tourist-related jobs. And of the 37 million tourists that visit the state, nearly 4 million come from Mexico, all legally with money to spend.
I do not know what an illegal immigrant looks like.
I think that, being detained in the street just because of the color of your skin is just wrong, and it's a violation of human and civil rights.
Suspicion is a standard that lends itself to a personal interpretation on the part of an officer.
I believe that we're all immigrants. We were all immigrants at one point.
First of all, immigration is in the hands of the federal government. No state's supposed to interfere with the federal government.
People are saying, Mike, the police will not be looking for illegal Canadians, for example.
If we were to decide today that we are going to round up every single undocumented person in this country, we're talking about bankrupting Homeland Security.
If you're going to target people based on who they are, in this case Mexican Americans, that is racial profiling on its face.
Actively protest prejudice and injustice.
America is not a race. The United States of America isn't the color of your skin.
We're out here
want to tell every governor, including Arizona Governor Brewer, that we are not okay with these racist laws.
SB 1070, it is in a league of its own. It's one of the most extreme examples of fear-mongering and bigotry that we have seen in recent years.
The states are doing something they're not supposed to do. And this Justice Department believes that Arizona should not be enacting this statute. Why, you ask? Here's why. In 1939, the state of Pennsylvania was trying to find Nazi sympathizers amongst resident aliens. So the state enacted legislation that said all aliens in Pennsylvania have to register with the state. The Supreme Court said to Pennsylvania, you can't do it, because when the states formed the federal government, they gave away their power to deal with foreign countries and foreign persons. It's exclusively a federal issue.
Will it be legal for a law enforcement officer to see a group of people walking down the sidewalk, look at them and think in his or her mind, these people may be undocumented citizens here?
Do you think it'll lead to what they're calling facial profiling?
Yes, I do, and that's another reason that I believe it's unconstitutional, because it will encourage the police to stop people on the basis of the way they appear.
My wife was arrested and deported on the 21st. We were pulled over by a sheriff. They asked her for a license. She could not provide one. About 40 minutes later or so, a van pulled up. I wasn't even allowed to be near her or say a word. Both the sheriff and the ICE officer told me that they were indeed going to take her. So they did. What makes me feel extremely angry is the fact that he probably went home thinking he did a good job, and here I am with no family and a broken house. There's no point for me to be here now.
We and the coalition of civil rights organizations bringing this case sought to have SB 1070 enjoined so it will not go into effect and cause the massive harm to the residents of the state of Arizona, Latinos, persons of color, and many others.
States have no business intervening in this area. So the point there is that it's not even clear that states can require illegal immigrants to carry papers in the first place.
We must protect the Constitution of the United States for everyone, whether they're black, brown, or white.